Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're jumping into a really influential book, Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
It's a classic for a reason.
Absolutely. And our goal here is to pull out the key ideas, the real core insights, so you can get the essence of it quickly.
And what's key to Covey, right from the start, is this idea he has of a principle-centered approach. It's not about shortcuts.
No quick fixes.
Not at all. It's grounded in things like character, integrity, being proactive. He really believed these are foundational for, real effectiveness in life and work.
Okay, so character first. Where does he actually start with the habits themselves? The first 3 are about managing yourself, right?
Yeah.
Starting with number 1, be proactive.
Yes, be proactive. And it sounds simple, maybe, but it's deep.
What's the depth then? Is it just get things done?
No, not really. It's more about understanding that, well, things happen to us, stimuli, right? But between that stimulus and how we respond, Covey says there's a space.
A space.
Yeah, a space where we get to choose. It's about owning that choice, taking responsibility for your reaction, your attitude, instead of blaming circumstances, like not being a victim of things.
Okay, owning the response. That makes sense. Then, after taking control internally, he asks us to look outward, or maybe upward. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind.
Exactly. This one's powerful. He literally asks you to think about, say, your own funeral. A bit morbid, maybe, but effective.
Wow, okay. Well,
Because it forces you to consider what legacy you want to leave, what really matters to you. And then you use that ultimate vision to guide your choices now, every day. It's about aligning what you do with what you deeply value.
so you define your end, your values, and that guides the now. But the now is often so chaotic. How do we actually manage that? Which brings us, I guess, to habit 3. But first things first.
Right, and this sounds like typical time management, doesn't it?
Yeah, making lists, prioritizing.
But Covey's insight here is really about prioritizing the important over the merely urgent. So many things scream for our attention, the urgent stuff, but are they actually important in light of that end we just talked about?
Ah, the important versus urgent distinction. I think I've heard of the Eisenhower matrix. Is that related?
That's exactly the kind of tool he'd advocate for. It helps you consciously focus your energy on quadrant term. 2 activities, the important, but not necessarily urgent things, like relationship building, planning, prevention, things that really move the needle long term.
Okay, so habits 1, 2, and 3 build that personal foundation. Then Covey shifts focus outwards to interactions.
Correct. He moves from private victory to public victory, and this starts with habit 4. Think win-win.
Win-win. Sounds ideal, but, I mean, life's competitive sometimes, isn't it? Is it always possible?
Well, Covey argues it's a mindset, a frame of mind first. It's about seeking mutual benefit in all interactions. It challenges that idea that for me to win, you have to lose. He believed there's usually a third alternative, a better solution for everyone if you look for it creatively.
So seeking a better way together, not just compromise.
Exactly. It fosters collaboration rather than confrontation.
Okay. And to make win-win really work, I imagine you need good communication, which leads neatly into habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood.
Oh, this one is absolutely crucial and so often ignored.
We all want to get our point across first.
We do, but Covey emphasizes empathetic listening. Not just waiting to talk, but genuinely trying to see the situation from the other person's viewpoint, feel what they feel, understand their perspective before you even think about presenting yours.
Really stepping into their shoes, that takes effort.
It does, but it builds incredible trust and makes real communication possible.
And when you have that understanding, that win-win mindset,
Yeah.
what comes next? Habit 6, synergize.
Synergy. It's often just thought of as teamwork, but it's more profound.
How so?
It's the idea that when people work together in a truly collaborative way, valuing each other's differences, the result, the whole, is far greater than what any one person could achieve alone. It's like 1 + 1 = 3 or 10 or 100.
Creative cooperation? Finding new possibilities together?
Precisely. Leveraging different strengths and perspectives to create something new and better.
Okay, that's 6 habits. Powerful stuff.
Yeah.
But how do you keep it all going? That leads to the last one, doesn't it? Habit 7, sharpen the saw.
Yes, sharpen the saw. This is the habit of self-renewal. Covey saw it as essential for maintaining effectiveness long term. You can't keep cutting wood with a dull saw, right?
Makes sense. So what needs sharpening?
He talks about 4 dimensions: physical exercise, nutrition, stress management, mental reading, learning, planning, emotional, social, building relationships, empathy, service. And spiritual clarifying values, meditation, connection with nature or principles. It's about balanced renewal.
So it's the maintenance habit, the one that fuels all the others.
Exactly. It's not selfish, it's necessary to sustain everything else. You avoid burnout, you keep growing.
So wrapping this up, these 7 habits taken together, they really offer a comprehensive framework, don't they, for personal growth, for professional effectiveness.
Absolutely. A framework to help you focus on what truly matters, build better relationships, and live a more purposeful life.
A powerful guide.
It really is. And maybe for you listening, a good place to start is just to think. Which one of these habits really speaks to you right now? Which one feels most relevant to where you are?
Yeah, that's a great takeaway.
Because just focusing on improving one habit, really committing to it, could start a pretty significant positive shift in your daily life and, well, your overall sense of well-being, something to consider.